Ayo! Doing our champs pick'ems, we're gonna revisit our groups picks and see the results, and then we're gonna do our playoff picks. Champs 2024, baby!
Let's go!
Alright, so 94? What do you got?
88, my lucky number.
It's crazy that 6 points of difference is top 7 to top 22. Caitlin is not in contention to get the gold Gungi buddy right now.
That's a collective, right?
It's at the very end.
So I could still technically get that, right? Because then if I had like 1% or whatever.
Yeah, if you do really well on these playoff pick'ems, It's only 6 points. I think you got it. I also think playoff is a little more weighted than groups, so we'll see what happens.
Also, we're gonna just talk quickly about our results for the group pick'ems.
I actually got a perfect group A.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's kind of nice, but nothing else. Obviously, Group B was a shocker.
It's crazy that you picked Sen. It's insane that you even got those points, that you got those 2 points.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is kind of weird looking at this and really seeing Gen G. You know, this, sure, I gotta be honest, Heretics are good, but I think they also, from playing Gen G so much internationally, they know how to counter them. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
They did really well. They're close games every time. There's no doubt in it. Like, they're both very good teams.
But they,
But their playstyle, the way it clashes, I think it's like a 51-49 Heretics kind of vibe. You know what I mean? And then just Sen FPX, that was also good. That was a good one for Sen's ego. I wish we kind of saw more out of FPX, because I really do like them out of a team. But Sen showed up well. FPX didn't show up well that day, honestly. But I think they're going to maybe kind of change up the squad a little bit. We'll see.
Maybe make some adjustments.
And then, obviously, this was banger. 2-0 as well. When was the last time Gen G got 2-0'd? Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you.
Oh!
2023 Pacific LCQ Team Secret.
Who was on the team?
Meteor.
Yes.
Sylvan, King, and God Dead. Yeah, different times.
Different times.
Different times. Yeah, Texture really tried. Honestly, they all tried. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a really unfortunate game from Lakia. He was still trying to do his job, you know what I mean? It's tough being like a hardcore support player, you know what I mean? But damn, here we are. Yeah, that is
not what I ever expected. I don't think. Wasn't like the bet like 3 to 1 or something?
Actually, we could see. Yeah, it was basically 3 to 1. Pie. You were getting pie money back.
Pie money back.
On Sen. Damn. Obviously, Group C was just incredible.
Crazy.
Okay, I actually really had faith in Talon. I wanted to see Talon kind of pop off. It wasn't even that I had faith in them, to be honest, because I didn't know that much about Trace, and I think Vitality is a very, very good team.
Yeah.
I wanted the Talon pop off for Primi. We all wanted to see Primi pop off. You know, and Primi did well, but you know, wild.
The person I had, or the people I had in 4th, went to 1st. Also, was this our worst group for both of us? Yes.
Yeah.
Which
I had Pirek top, G2 second. Now I'm gonna be honest. It's not that I underrated G2. It's just the way I saw Pirex and the bracket forming. But obviously G2 is strong.
Yes.
And we're gonna see when we make our playoffs.
EDG also surprisingly showed up.
I don't know if they like at first they were a little shaky, but man, did they get the grit in them?
Yeah.
And did they show up when they needed to? Yeah. It was great. All right, let's get into playoffs. My gosh, this looks wonderful the way they have it set up.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is intense. Yeah.
So then we just click
first game too. Yeah, you click whoever you think's gonna win, dude. Honestly, you know the momentum train's rolling. DRX is such a good squad, and they have like such good new people, and like oh man, it's tough. And you know what? I can see Sen over some other teams, like being able to overcome and go lower bracket. But I think they win this out. I think they win this out. Honestly, I'm a believer, not just for clout. I actually think the momentum train is rolling, and some teams take that train better than others, but I'm a Sen believer.
I agree with you. I think they can do it, and they're I can assume Kaplan is putting in all the work to counter strat and like do everything they can. And
I mean, but so are DRX,
so
right?
DRX.
I mean, it's tough. I really do enjoy DRX as an org and the players that they have now and everything.
Yes.
I just I do think that there is gonna be maybe a little more counter stratting on Sen's side. Maybe just a little more stability. I don't know. I just think that momentum train is gonna roll. And I hope it does, honestly, because when it does, it's fun to watch. Trace and EDG.
I also saw many complaints about how the bracket is set up, actually.
How we have so many regional matchups.
Yeah.
Let's take a point to talk about that, because that is actually a big thing. I was upset by it first, right? Because it's like, well, what the heck?
Yeah.
But nothing is single elim, right? Everyone is going to lowers, so it's like you kind of get the best from each region.
Yes.
At the top right away.
Yeah.
And then you get the second from each region, and they kind of have to claw back, except for Pacific, who only has one. Right? So then you kind of have that claw back story. So it kind of sets up good storylines in both ways. You know, the strong team from each region, and then the underdogs from, you know, I don't know. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's look at them domestically. We have an 0-2 to EDG. We have another 0-2 to EDG. We have another 0-2 to EDG. We have an 0-3 to EDG. 0-2 to... So they've never beat EDG. Now here's China Stage 2. This is the most recent. And, you know, with their squads.
Oh, that's not so good.
Okay, this is a little bit prior with Haodong in the squad.
Okay, okay.
A little bit more prior. Still looks like majority same squad. This is China kickoff.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not as bad as that most recent one made it look. Trace is in form, but they're also going the longest without playing now. Am I correct? I think that they were first to qualify.
Wasn't DRX first to qualify?
Maybe. It doesn't really matter. I think EDG will win it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's down Trace Esports again.
Come on, don't be like that.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like EDG can do it too. I just am nervous.
I know they have looked shaky.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm putting enough respect on the name of Trace.
Trace on a run. I think I'm still gonna go to EDG.
Playing the safe bet.
Yeah.
G2 and Lev, my gosh. Oh.
What a game. I
know, it's gonna be so good.
Was this our finals? This was our finals, wasn't it?
It was. It was
3-1.
Our finals. 3-1. Damn, man.
But didn't they beat them
13.
before?
Look at this. Look at this. 15-13, 16-14, 13-9, 13-4.
Yeah, they just lost at the end.
You know, so you gotta assume that G2 are gonna get rid of Ascent. They just probably don't want to ball with Aspas on that map.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is really gonna come down to the map picks, I think. You know, with it being a best of 3, G2 definitely has a very solid chance.
I think G2 can win. I think G2 would win.
Does Aspas Gira or does the professor teach them a lesson? I cringed out of saying that.
I think they also had like a stamina issue as well. Not that I doubt Aspas on Ascent, but I also think like.
You think G2 have a stamina issue?
Yeah.
Wow. I think G2 are a team that have only gotten more and more refined. I get where maybe you could see that. That series did not look like a stamina issue to me. I also do believe in G2 to win it, but only because here's the tough thing. I also believe in Lev to win it, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? Lev, I feel like, are more just slightly more like about form and day-to-day base, and like I don't want to say momentum because it's not like overall momentum, it's just like they can have slightly off days.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't pinpoint it. Obviously probably the coaching staff can. But I don't know. And it's not just about ass fast popping off. I don't want to be like that. You know, it is a team thing, right? There are times just where like comms lurks might be like slightly off timing where the team's then fighting a little early.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Tex isn't getting into the greatest positions to get his multi-kill kind of scenario, whatever, right? So it's like the skill range of Lev is bigger like possibility than G2, but it's like G2 falls here no matter what. Now where does Lev fall on this scale?
Yeah.
Do they fall below G2 or above? I'm gonna give it to G2. I love Lev. I want Lev is like my heart pick probably out of these 8 teams. I want Lev to win. I love Aspas. I love Calm. Their playstyle, not them as people. I don't know them. That's weird. But yeah, Heretics and Fnatic.
I think historically Fnatic has usually won this.
Do you also want to look it up?
Sure.
Heretics 3-2 EMEA stage 1. Did they not play in stage 2 at all? I guess not.
Oh, I guess not.
0-2.
Oh.
Scrolling back down, 0-2 in stage 1.
This was bad Fnatic. I guess they don't.
My god, that's toxic. They have my hero. So this most recent one, 0-2 in a BO3. Lotus went down 13-15. And then 4-13. This was the BO3 that Fnatic won, and they actually reverse sweep it. That looks like a stamina issue to me out of Heretics, and like also, like that was pretty early on, stage 1.
Yeah.
We're talking about 5 months ago, 3 months ago. I can't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's tough, eh?
I think Fnatic wins still.
Yeah, you think Fnatic wins?
Yeah. I think they can read into them. And...
Yeah, for me, that's what a big part of it comes down to is the reads. But I think Heretics gun, like, firepower just fucking win. And this is our first diversion. The timeline splits, ladies and gentlemen.
This is where I get top 1%.
Alright, alright. We'll have to see. Top bottom, Sen and EDG.
Yep. I think Sen can win. I think the momentum.
I think Sen can win too, but like these are the scary games sometimes.
Yeah.
When other teams like if they can start off just fragging and like just putting out headshots, like Sen can falter to that kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It is scary. But just the same, if Sen can shut them down and like play as a team and then they feel like they can't get anything, like certain players on EDG just shut down.
Yeah.
Sen win.
We're so NA based.
We're so NA, baby. I don't know. Only one region has 3 teams in playoffs. G2 Heretics?
Oh, Fnatic.
Oh, G2 Fnatic for you.
I just feel like, again, like, back to your point of, like, G2 are here and they're always here.
Yeah.
I feel like then Fnatic has, like, such a bad scope, and then I feel like consistency can definitely beat them out.
G2 do usually set the bar, you know?
Yeah.
They set the bar.
Yeah.
Can Fnatic top that?
I feel like G2 would win this.
Wow.
Who did Boaster say he's never seen?
I think it was Valen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Valen. I think he's excited to play him.
Does that excitement then translate into a win for Fnatic? Ah, fuck. I gotta pick Fnatic. Whatever.
Oh, fangirling. So wait, what the clout match? What the 2021 Reykjavik rematch? Is that what you're going for?
This time Mystic will not fly anyone.
Holy shit, you're bringing that up? That's toxic. G2 Heretics, honestly, that's the scary thing, right? And I think Heretics is a team that can rise to most challenges, dude. It's scary, but I gotta be honest, Miniboo, he seems like, man, let me not speak out of turn. This guy's still great. Let me not be anything like that. But he seems like the most temperamental, like he can have an on day, off day kind of thing player on Heretics.
Yeah.
The thing is, again, G2 only getting more and more refined. After a Lev win, in my eyes, do they really falter to Heretics? Heretics looks so good, man. Ah, man, how do we keep underrating G2? How does everyone underrate G2? I actually don't know. Like, man, they're so good. To me, it's just that oomph. They don't have that X factor yet, it seems.
Yeah.
But maybe they do, and we're just all missing it. Because they pull shit out. They do well, man.
They do really well.
I hate it. I hate putting G2 low on that bracket. I want G2 to just fucking soar through, prove everyone wrong. And the thing is, dude, when did they lose a series and it looks like they were ever out of it? Like, they can lose a series and it's like, man, G2 played a good series. They were in that. They could have won that potentially. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck.
I think the only time was, what was it, Shanghai or something like that, when they faltered and then people were saying like G2 fraud or something like that. But they 2-0'd.
That was just bullshit. They finished third, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they 2-0'd like the previous people that they beat. So then.
Damn. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I clicked it. Let's go. DRX, Trace Esports. These are elimination matches.
It's crazy. I feel like I'm just gonna doubt Trace Esports and my own disaster.
DRX are strong. You vote. What do you think?
I think DRX.
Another split in the timeline. I gotta go Trace. I don't know. They have more of that X factor, and I think that might be determined that game. I don't know, man, because DRX, they pop off. The new guys, you know, Flashback and yeah, Foxy. Foxy isn't that new, but like, yeah, man. Yeah. No, I gotta go DRX. I gotta have faith in... I've been a DRX fan for so long, bro. For so long.
He kissed the mouse.
He kissed the fucking mouse. Stack, bro. What they do to my boy?
So
Lev.
good.
Fnatic for me. Lev Heretics for you.
I feel like... Oh, man. This is so bad. This is a crazy matchup. I don't want to vote out Aspas, but I feel like Team Heretics is just got that a little more oomph, a little bit more planning, a little bit more well thought out, that they can figure out a way to work around Aspas and not, yeah.
Okay.
And their team utility and everything, and they are. I feel like they're slightly more calm in panic moments like that. So I am voting for Team Heretics.
Aspas. You know, especially like after having an amazing performance against G2, but just slightly faltering as a squad, he will be sitting in his hotel room doing nothing but meditation, Korean barbecue, and fucking one-tapping idiots in Korean ranked. Not to say Korean ranked is idiots, that's fucked up to say, but I'm an idiot. Everyone's an idiot compared to fucking Lord Aspas. And I think that he will show up and... What is Fnatic or any team to do when Aspas finishes the series plus 31? That's
insane.
3 maps. A 16-14 is in that series as well. Fnatic are going to do everything in their damn power. Hero's going to get like 2 insane clutches. But nothing can clutch harder than Aspas just killing everyone in the server. Send Fnatic, send Heretics.
Oh my god.
It's almost easy. I think we've seen it before, and... Even though the momentum's going good, I think Heretics is almost like a hard counter to send. I think they kind of counter send in a lot of ways, just their gameplay and all that, and their firepower, but as a group, for me it's send that would have to be on their A game, have to cross their T's, dot their I's to win this one. So gotta give it Heretics.
I kind of feel the same way about Fnatic versus Sen. I do have some nervousness about, though, then, like, Fnatic having an off game and not doing as well. But I still feel like Fnatic can maybe still read them better. I feel like Sen does poor against, like, when they're being read, or, like, I don't know, like... I feel like they put themselves in poor situations.
Right.
At times.
Right. Okay.
And just not well thought out situations.
Yeah. Alright, G2 DRX, the last thing that we have going the same out here. To me, like, DRX are gonna, like, do some good stuff, but it's gonna be like 13-6, 13-7 G2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can clean them up well, yeah.
Yeah. Love DRX, but I love G2 more. It's as simple as that. By the way, to be clear, personally love them on a total parasocial level. That's what I'm talking about whenever I say I love any of these players. EDG Lev, EDG Heretics for you. For me, again, clear as day. Kong Kong is still a baby in regards to Lord Aspas. But Kong Kong is the GOAT. But... And the rest of EDG, dude, they've shown they all got the firepower. It's not the Kong Kong show.
No.
By no means, but when Lev's on, and I think, honestly, again, talking about their playstyles, I think Calm will also be able to show well against this kind of team. I think Trex will be able to show well against this team. And also, I'm just talking about, again, the NA boys. King and Mazzino have also just had great tournaments. They've had their pop-offs, and even when they don't pop off, they're doing mostly all the right things with their util and showing up well, I think, like... You know, obviously they're a pro team, but like, you know, I think the whole team's gonna be there.
Same kind of thing. I feel like Team Heretics like has the firepower and has the mind and the reads on it, so I feel like Team Heretics would beat EDG most days of the week.
Yeah. G2 Lev, G2 Heretics for you.
Oh man, this is hard. I feel like the consistency of G2 and like who's Team Heretics like Wood is?
What?
Who's the star player?
Well, their duelist is Mini Boo.
Right.
Woot was the guy who popped off in, was it Shanghai, I believe, because they didn't have Mini Boo and they had Patty Tech.
Right.
Or maybe it was Tokyo. I forget which one.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They all do well. Benji Fishy, obviously,
Yeah,
is, you know,
great. Yeah.
phenomenal. You know, and that's the tough thing. When you're getting into these top matches, and you do have to start talking about X Factor, star power, those kind of things. And that's volatile. It's not always something you can rely on, but it is something that has to be very much looked at, right? You know?
Yeah. I still think the consistency of G2 would still outplay.
Wow. For me, G2 Lev, I think, like, this guy's just been in the zone. I'm putting my faith and soul on the lower run of just, this guy cannot stop clicking heads. I don't know what is empowering me in my soul, but, like, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's a tough call. I think G2 would very much so be able to take advantage of the inconsistencies of Lev, but if Lev is on, they have like just that bit more firepower on across the board, I think.
Yep.
Unfortunately, so yeah, Lev. What the NA matchup? We both have EU at the top, but NA in the lower. Bias.
Who wins in NA?
Who wins in NA? For you first, Sen and G2.
I really hope. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like G2 could so easily pick apart Sen and just wreck them. Yeah, no, I think I have doubted G2 for too long, and I'm sorry, Sen, but I think G2 can win this game. And
wow. To be clear, you gotta also remember, this is gonna be best of 5 with Sen getting an advantage on map picks.
Yes.
Wow. I for some reason have faith in Sen over Lev. Yeah. I think that Sen doesn't have that X factor. They got that Z factor. They're just different, man. They're weird. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but I just think, like, in the weirdest of scenarios, they do have that potential to pop off. They are all stars. They're like dead stars that are now white dwarfs ready to become a supernova. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That's some weird ass bullshit. Told you it's parasocial relationship. But no, for real, I just think it's like something can awaken in them.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah.
I think facing Osboss, you know, you sink or swim.
Saucy or Osboss?
That's the other thing. I had to set this up somewhere that Sen and Lev get to play each other. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's like, that's the dream, man. Sen wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Lev. And I think Sen will stab them in the back. No. No. It's not like that at all. Sen going into Team Heretics with the lower... Man, do I click it for the storyline?
Sen are the champions
of the world. Man, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what I think. I gotta click it. I don't even have control over my hand. Look. I can't... it won't... Anyways. What do I actually think with Team Heretics getting a map up on the pick? I think Team Heretics would probably win it in 4 maps. But I'm gonna click Sen. But I gotta click Sen. Because I am Canadian. I'm North American.
As much as I want a Boaster and Alpha Champion Lift trophy, I also want, though, G2 to prove to Riot Games that Tier 2 can show up, and their
That is a storyline.
Their tournament and everything. Like, I'm not doubting them. I think they can do it. Now, Fnatic would have a map up, which I do think would be very bad.
For G2.
For G2.
Yeah.
And I can see where that would then maybe cause them to defeat. But for the hope of NA and against all of Riot's brackets and everything.
Hell yeah.
I think G2 would win.
G2. That's a whole other thing that we didn't totally get into. That would be fun to get into, but whatever. But like, yeah, G2, if they're able to win champs, my gosh, what a storyline. And can Riot... Well, I don't know. I don't think my foot tastes good, but... you know what I'm saying? Anyways, here we are. Our 2024 Champs Playoff Pick'ems bracket.
We think's gonna be the champions. Nick thinks Sen, I think G2. We're NA biased. Completely
We are
down.
so NA biased. Let me acknowledge that. Definitely, we are NA biased. What can I say?
Go NA.
I'm proud of the home teams, baby. I'm proud of the home teams. No, it's going to be phenomenal. I think everyone was shocked by group stages and everything that happened, and I think that we're going to be just in for some great Valorant. At the end of the day, that's all I'm in for. I'm not getting 100% buddy, so fuck it. No.
Done.
Yeah, but no, truly, I mean, another thing, you know, I want to make a point. It has nothing to do with playoffs, but damn it, everyone's talking about PRX and this and that, and they're washed, and they need to change this shit. Man, shut up. They're still one of the top 16 teams in the world, out of 48 in all the 4 regions. But even past that, I mean, obviously, yeah, you can even talk about tier 2. There are some good tier 2 teams and all that. And man, they didn't finish last. Can they do better? Yes.
Yeah.
Are they going to continue to refine? Yes. But like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Just got the love out there for PRX, man, and I hated seeing all the negativity, and really to any of these teams. They all made it to champs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Yeah. That's our pick'ems. I guess we'll see. The games are starting, and no time flat. Very soon. We're posting it the same night as the games start, so we're gonna have DRX Sen right away.
Right away.
We're gonna know if we're wrong and whether or not Sen. Dude, my whole bracket could be shot within the next couple of hours. Nothing but good Valorant. Hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys made your pick'ems. And yeah, you know what it do. Be in our Discord. We streaming every day. And thanks so much for coming by.
Yeah. Till next time. Spread the peace to one another. Spread the love to one another. And bye.